Hello everyone, this is Mega Ninja Assassin. We're here with another gameplay of Town of Husk. I'm gonna make a couple announcements for this. I found a third game to play on here. One because I'm uploading Town of Husk and Dying Light. I want to put on a new game for Thursday. So like Monday would be Dying Light. Wednesday will be Town of Husk, Town of Dusk, Husk, one of the two, and then the third one will be the game that you guys will see Friday. I shaved my beard. Well, I switch up a little bit and um, check out my Twitch, like the video, subscribe, everything. So yeah, I'm really liking this game too right now. It's fire. So without further ado, if you guys are ready, let's get into it. Okay, guys. We left off in a cave. In the last episode, a dude tried to kill us, trapped us in the freaking cabin. We found skeleton bones and a tombstone that says danger. I forgot on which side. And now we're in the cave, and apparently we might be lost. So obviously we end up in the cave. So let's see. The rain is getting heavier and heavier. You decide to go into the cave one by one to take shelter from the rain. Tell Kentaro, and he told me through the walkie-talkies. The light in the cave is getting darker and darker. Only a weak light comes through the entrance, but as you become accustomed to the darkness, the scene in front of you gradually appears. There are some strange. I have no idea what that word is. Stalagmite. I know it's stalagmites, stalactites. I don't know. Stalactites and stalagmites hanging on the cave wall. They shimmer with mysterious light under the weak light. There is a moist and fresh smell in the cave. Some small grasses extend from the wall next to it, eh, well, as if they are growing out of the wall. When you come to, you notice the water level in the stream rising. Next to you is rising to a visible rate. You need to get out of this narrow cave. Good thing you made it out in time. Now the rain is coming down harder. Maybe we should head back. Li Feng, Li Feng and Hidehiko nod, and you all start back the way you came. The muddy path is slippery, and you have a hard time making your way down the mountain. Guys, I'm not liking this right now. Already. The rain is coming down harder and harder, and in the distance you can see a flash flood heading your way. But compared to the danger you just narrowly avoided, this is nothing. Da, da, da. After returning to Tokyo, everything was usual. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. How you end up from the mountain, and you end up back in Tokyo? We're about to find out, guys. Weird. You continue, you continue, um, you continue your calm university life at Tokyo Institute of Technology. I just like had a seizure for a second. With classes and clubs, activities day after day. It seemed like your life would continue like this forever. Really. But 3 days later, oh my god, that looked like a dope game. Okay, okay. A sudden virus swept through Tokyo, and your life reaches end. Da, da, da. Bad. Wait, what? We got the bad ending already? You can try to interrupt Kentaro Masuno's speech in the wooden house, delaying the time for the murderer to suspect you, so that you have time to obtain the files in the wooden house. This is not the final ending. You can change your choices to achieve a different ending. You go back from here, or load a save game. Continue clicking to return the choice that affect the outcome. Wait, what? So we have to find the right ending to. This is like Paper Lily. I didn't even do click or anything. So okay, so I'm gonna save it right here. Right, I'm gonna save it right here and see what different ending we can get right now. You sigh in relief and thank him as you enter the cabin. It is much more comfortable to stay inside the cabin on a rainy day. But so you notice something strange about the layout of the cabin. There is no tables or chair or anything that serves the same purpose. Not only that, but the cabin and other furniture are also conspicuously absent. I said good that time. There are only some things that are necessary for survival in the wild, like a pot in some animal skin. It is pouring outside, guys. I wish I could show you. It's downpouring. You think all of you think you think that all the objects in the room are at least 30 years old in terms of craftsmanship of materials, but rather than okay, okay, I'm gonna just skip this a little bit. And try to know this one. Okay, sorry. Drink water real quick. Okay, we're gonna. I believe you chose continue speaking last time. Let's do another topic. You put your index finger to your lips, signaling Kentaro not to speak. You point at the wooden wall, then at your own ear, indicating that there was someone listening on the other side. Then you wrote a few words on the ground with your finger, conveying a message to everyone with your lips. The short message sent a chill down their spine. It sent a chill down my spine too. That man is pretending to be deaf and is eavesdropping on us from the outside. Next, you deliberately spoke loudly about unrelated matters to let the person outside the wall hear. At the same time, you continue to communicate using written words and water as ink. Yo, okay, so that definitely changed the outcome. I'm not surprised. I didn't think it would change it that much. This. I like multiple endings type of games and stuff. The middle-aged man can clearly hear the knocking sound, but pretended to be deaf and mute. However, he didn't even know sign language. There is also a clear difference in the clothing and the age of the room. All the objects in the room, from the perspective of craft or material, that has existed for at least 30 years, but the clothes of that man are undoubtedly modern. His new sneakers look like the killers in TV dramas who specially brought them to go up the mountain to kill the body. So I think that that person is not the owner of this room. Yo, I honestly thought that once he said that, I thought the man was gonna come in and try to kill us again. After seeing this information, everyone was scared and their heartbeat became rapid involuntarily. If you hadn't spoken with attention just now, the middle-aged man would have shown his evil side and even threatened the lives of everyone. At this time, you pointed to the shadow next to the gap on the side of the door, indicating that this is where the middle-aged man is now. He's eavesdropping on the moves in the room. The footprints found in the morning are likely to be his, and he is likely to have violated, quote unquote, into the silent mountain area to do something unspeakable. Kentaro also expressed his views in the same way as wetting the ground. Now he uses deafness to eavesdrop to confirm whether we have witnessed some of his actions. You nodded in agreement. At this moment, Linfei unsheathed his hiking pole with a movement resembling the drawing of a sword. Ooh, my god, bro. If he like slices, dices, let's go. The head and tail of the hiking stick were wrapped in leather, gradually separated, revealing a metal part between the head and tail, which was the sword emitting a dazzling cold light. In other words, this hiking stick is actually a sword with a scabbard. The Linfei closed the hiking stick, and the action was imposing like a swordsman. You, who are staring at the shadow in the crack of the wall, find that the shadow is undergoing slight changes, which means that the middle-aged man is moving. You hold your breath and watch intently. At this time, you smell a slight smoke. Yup, here we go. The dude set it on fire. Before you could understand what was going on, you saw smoke freezing from the door gap. Oh no, you suddenly realized that he was going to burn the whole house and kill everyone. If you try to escape, he will stand at the door like death and extinguish the last hope of life. Thinking of this, piercing coldness quickly spread throughout your body and your heart hung in your throat. You tried to keep yourself calm through mental suggestion. Everyone else also understood the middle-aged man's intention, and Linfei signaled to everyone to get ready. Now, I thought, since the cabin was going to set on fire like last time, I thought they were going to try to go through the front door again, since, like, this is a new scenario now. No, this is... Okay. You nod, then take a deep breath and use all of your strength to pull the door of the cabin as quickly as possible. Wait, hold on. I read that but did not comprehend anything. You nod, then take a deep breath and use all your strength to pull the door of the cabin open as quickly. Okay. Standing outside the door is a middle-aged man looking at you with a cold and dark look, holding two steel axes in his hands. Pupils are narrowed and deep in deep, narrow and deep, in his eyes are full of murderous intent. Gosh, I'm sorry. You seem to see my appearance, the old man said coldly. Okay. Oh, while the fire is not big, run out fast. Li Feng and Hidehiko took their weapon and rushed out the door first, and rushed towards the mirror. The man made a muffled laughing sound from his throat and hacked at the two men's neck with the axe. Don't kill them, please. Li Feng slid to the ground to avoid the deathly blow, but Hidehiko was not able to dodge it in time. The axe fell hurling on his right arm again, bro. Oh my god. Why? The severe pain caused his nerve to lose control of his right arm in an instant, and the army knife fell to the ground. At the same time as the three were fighting, Kentaro and you also rushed out of the house where Hitomi. You signaled Kentaro to take Hitomi and run first. At this time, you saw the light of a sword. The man's throat was cut off in an instant, and he held his throat with both hands, spitting blood from his mouth, unable to believe what was happening. All his strength in his body was instantly drained, and he fell to the ground, gasping for his breath. Still, there's no one left. Okay, unbelievable. Just one sword type of me saying man died like this. Okay, your nerves were stretched and relaxed. Okay, you amazing, Hidehiko. Okay, Li Feng. Okay, check the man's body without checking. His face seemed really dead. Took some mental. Okay, he told me walked away. Okay, after bleeding, did he drink water? Okay, then please. Okay, get through. Okay, we seen all of this. The impound flat police of land. Perhaps it was timing. Whoops, did not want to do that. Kobayashi, did you take something from the... Oh, right, I noticed the papers that looked strange in the room. It took a few of them. I had a chance to look at them. Okay, so you took papers. After this, you took out the papers you had taken from the indoor. 17, you put them in the files, and everyone gathered around to look. Was this in the last one? I'm not too sure. The paper were filled with writing in very small font and with almost no space between the words. There were also some special symbols. The language was very concise, as if every inch of blank space on the paper was meant to be used. After carefully I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just so interested in the story and how they have multiple endings. After carefully analyzing the papers, sub-patterns emerged. Except for the first time, most of the paper described what needed to be done that day, with no mention of time. The average number of words per day was very small. The first and second papers seemed to be record of some survival skills and techniques. The third paper was particularly special. It was much more worn out than the others, with heavy wear and tear on the sides. It was probably from being read over and over again. The contents of the third paper were cryptic and made heavy use of special characters. Outside of the rain gradually grew quiet to become one with the background. You opened the tent flap, criticize the raindrop, they immediately prepare. Okay, you saw a shoot. Okay, so we know this one. Something you come to mind like. I think that was in the last one too. I didn't read it. If you guys want to pause it and read it, you can. Okay. Yeah. That feeling that was lost. Okay. It doesn't look like stone. Okay, here he goes describe the scene through. We're not gonna let me take a look. And okay. Yup. The bones and stuff. Okay. Just skip through this. We know what's happening. If you guys don't know, you can go back to the last episode and we'll know. The road on the left. Okay, hold on. So we took the road left that looks more desolate. We're gonna The road on the right looks more normal. We're gonna go to the right this time. I don't know my left from my right, obviously. You chose the one on your right, which seems more normal. The path is lined with trees and bushes, and the grass is green. But halfway there, you reach the end of the path, which is a steep hill. You worry about the heavy rain, so you take. Okay, guys, let me know what you would take. I'm gonna, even though it's gonna be dangerous with the heavy rain, I think yeah, a steep hill. You climb the hill. There could be like trees or something you could hold on to. Okay, before I make a choice, I'm gonna save it right here. Like, if I have to make a choice, I'm gonna save it before I make a choice, so I can just load it from that perspective, so we don't have to go through this again. Um, we're gonna do a detour first. Isn't this a cave that we just came from? I don't know. You take the path around the hill, and in the distance you see a cave. It might provide shelter from the rain, but you're worried about what kind of animals might be inside. After some discussion, you all decide to go to the cave, and you prepare your flashlight and knife. After you enter the cave, you find yourself in a hidden world deep in the mountains full of amazing sights. The light inside the cave is usually dim, and the weak light coming in from the outside combined with the from the flashlight illuminates the mystical landscape. Under the light, the walls of the cave are covered in colors, like a painting. Like a painting, the interplay of light and shadow creates a stunning image. As you go deeper into the cave, you find a magnificent stalagmites, which look like stone pillars extending from the ground to the top of the cave. They come in all shapes and sizes, and some seem to be still growing. God dang, I could not. That was like a tongue. But as you go further, the path gets narrower, and the walls of the cave become more complex. There are many forks in the road, and the cave feels like a maze. You have to start making choices. Sometimes you need to climb over some of the rocks or wade through some pools. Sometimes you need to choose left or right. And in a narrow passage, you may need to slide through. Some, sometimes feeling as if you are surrounded by rocks. Sometimes feeling as if you are lost in an endless darkness. The cave sometimes echoes with the sound of dripping water. Sometimes with the sound of weak wind, making you feel as if you are in a mysterious world. The light and shadow on the cave wall are intertwined, forming a various shapes of illusions, making you often doubt whether what you see is real. And the exit of the maze seems to be out of reach. You wander in the maze, walk into a seemingly exit passage, but find that you are back at the starting point. Or at the fork, hesitate and hesitate to choose which road to go. Time seems to be blurred in the maze, making it difficult for you to judge how long you've been walking. I don't know how long it's been. At a turn, you find an unusual passage that seems to lead to the outside of the cave. You finally saw the sunlight at the entrance of the cave. Okay, guys, we don't know if something bad or not is gonna happen. But the excitement did not. Didn't I tell you? I knew it. Oh, that looks beautiful during the day. At night, nah. In front of you is an endless lake. The sky is dark, and the surrounding environment is depressing. Suddenly, you saw a black figure flicker across the other side of the lake. We're gonna just head back. We don't want to disturb you, my guy. We're gonna just head back. You think it's an illusion after all? You've been stuck in the cave for so long. It's inevitable. I can't pronounce that word. Screw it. That your mind would be different, and but in a few seconds you are sure that it is not an illusion. A total of not just one, three now. A total of three figures appeared in the position where the black figure appeared just now. Then they disappeared together in the distant mountains and wilds. I'm getting chills. Are they the other side of humanity? You don't know. As the rain fell, you decide to return the same way. On the hill. Okay. So we decided to climb the hill. So it went through the same thing again. We ended up back at the the cab. No, that not the cabin. The tombstone. So I'm guessing the choices that I made so far are the right choices because it's still progressing with the story. So I got two bad endings already. Um, which once yeah yeah, I don't know why I was gonna say it was stupid. I don't know, but yeah, I got two bad endings so far. So we took the normal road again, and then we climbed up the hill. Let's see what happens. You decide to scale the mountain. At first, everything goes according to plan, but then the rain picks up and turns into a downpour. You're stuck halfway up the mountain. Climbing a dangerous wow. Oh, my mind just went blank. Climbing a dangerous and steep mountain in the middle of a storm is a nightmare. The pouring rain makes the entire mountain slippery and treacherous. See, if it was like this, I would like, climb the hill, my guy. The path is now full of hazards and every step is uncertain. There are landslides all over the place, and rocks and dirt come tumbling down. The streams in the mountains are now raging torrents, washing away the path. The visibility is limited by the rain, and the mist makes it hard to see what's ahead. You decided you decide to descend immediately using ropes and tools. The mountain is still sliding and the mud is mixed with stones and branches forming temporary obstacles. The cold and the exhaustion are taking their toll on you and you're running on empty. Ta, ta, ta. You can't go on any longer and collapse where you stand. You never wake up again. Is this another bad ending, bro? Oh my gosh. This is not the final ending. You can, yeah, I know. You can either go back and save the game. Um, so this is, like I said, this is a story-based game. A lot of talking and stuff. I would not make it too long. Unless you guys want it to be a little bit longer. But we got three endings back to back. We made some different choices. It did not work out. Wait. So I chose the left again. Yeah, I said wait because there was another choice in here, and there's something that didn't seem right. So okay, so well did not want to skip all that. So I obviously I think it was Li Feng and Hidehiko that went into the cave. Okay, small grassy growing. Okay, we've been through that. Now this is new. This is new. At this time, you found an incompatible creature in the environment. There are several snakes with green and black stripes coiled in front of you. Their bodies are covered with small scales shimmering with delicate light, like carefully polished works of art. The snakes are eye-catching and their scars are triangular. There's no doubt that these snakes are deadly poisonous. Due to the limited space in the cave of your movement is restricted while the snakes can move for you. The good news is that the snakes are asleep, and what is strange is that the snakes have been asleep the whole time. The action you just took have awakened them several times, as if they are in a state of hibernation at the time of stillness. Oh, I thought they came alive. You return along the same path you came, each step as slowly as possible, letting your feet touch the ground slowly, and try to avoid any possible noise. Almost there and not breathe. The face is tight, the eyes are focused on the snake. To make matters worse, the water level of the stream next to it is rising at visible speed. You need to leave. Okay, there is no time to care about these snakes. You must leave here as quickly as possible. Hidehiko informed Kentaro of the current situation through the walkie-talkie. Kentaro and Hitomi are coming here. You also learn from Kentaro's conversation that a signal bomb exploded in the sky to the east, which is likely to be the group of people who set off from the east valley this morning. There was an emergency. Before you can catch your breath, the rising water had already engulfed your lower body. Immediately, you lose your balance and topple backwards, your whole body enveloped by the rushing water. You think to yourself, you feel your entire body going heavy, your thoughts becoming fuzzy until you lose consciousness. What? As you slowly open your eyes, you find yourself in a strange place next to a small stream. The banks of the stream look like they were just washed away violently by a flood with no signs of life. The ground is bare and exposed. Luckily, you are about 40 meters away from the stream. Gradually, you regain some strength and try to stand up. you check the time subconsciously. It's 8 a.m. You must have been unconscious for over 10 hours. You walk in the direction away from the stream, and soon you see a stranger lying on the ground, also unconscious. You go over and check his breathing to see if he's alive. You try to wake him up, and he slowly opens his eyes. Okay, guys, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna find out who is the stranger. I thought I was gonna die once the water rose above my lower, and then I lost consciousness and stuff. This is a new one, so we're gonna keep this going in the next episode. I'm definitely hold on, let me save this real quick, cause nope. I'm saving it. Saved it. Let's go, guys. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends and family. With that being said, enjoy your day, night, evening, wherever you are. Peace.